It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Dark Star Brewing Company and it's a bottle of their HopHead. It's described as a light and hoppy, perfectly balanced light ale, 3.8% ABV. There you go, there's a look at the label. I seen this just today in one of the pubs where I go and use, and they've got this in, and I thought, I've not reviewed a Dark Star beer in a long time, so let's get one cracking. Here's a look at the bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. They do a coffee espresso porter, I think, or espresso stout. Really good. And they do their famous sunburst. That is a really, really good pint, sunburst. They generally, most of their beers are either keg or cask, so we don't really get to see much of it up here in Wales. So yeah, when we do see it in the pubs in bottle form, it's always good to get it in. It's one of the first craft beers I ever tried on the channel 6 years ago. One finger, white head, nice levels of rolling carbonation, a beautiful looking beer. Look at that, it's a lovely colour. Nice light golden coloured ale, very clear to look at. I'm about ready to get the aroma on this one. Yeah, absolutely HopHead, absolutely HopHead. Cascade hops we got here. Lots of grainy malt. And a nice lemony kick on the back end. Let's dive into this one. Cheers. Yeah. That is fantastic for the first beer of the evening. 3.8% ABV, session beer, or flavoursome enough to be able to just, I don't know, have one or two with a meal. A really nice hoppy finish on the back end. Lots of malt coming through. A really nice biscuity, bready, malty, freshly baked bread flavour in there of that malt. That little bit of sweetness moves away a little bit, and then you've got this kind of crescendo of Cascade hop, the bitterness on the back end. It's a perfectly balanced beer in my mind. Lots of malt, lots of hops. And Dark Star, they're a very important brewery in the UK beer industry. They are, pardon me, they are one of the first kind of crafty, they were one of the first to use American hops in the UK, probably going back well over 10 years now. So they were one of the new breed breweries that come along and change things forever in the beer world. Them, Brewdog, Thornbridge, Otley Brewing Company in Wales, the very early pace setters in the UK of the craft beer scene. So they're a very important brewery, and I like to review their beer because of that importance and because it's really good beer anyway. I really like that. I really like that. Look at the lacing on the glass. Nice lacing. As you rock the beer back and forth, you can see the small bubbles chasing the head of the glass. The sign of a good beer. The smaller the bubble, the better the beer. A very nice brew. You can either session 4 or 5 pints of this, or if you were going to have a meal, you could have 1 or 2 with a nice bit of chicken or a bit of pizza or a burger or something like that. Fantastic. Fantastic with a barbecue in the summer as well. I would probably have a couple of these and then move on to their, it's called Sunburst. Try it, Dark Star Sunburst. One of the first bottled IPAs in the UK. Really good stuff, with American hops. I'm ready to rate this one then. I think it's fantastic, fantastic, really decent beer. Grapefruity, citrusy, balanced with that nice sweet malt and that hop bitterness on the back end. Perfect beer, really. Perfect beer for a session. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. When I say perfect, perfect beer for a session, but I mean 8 out of 10 is a very fair rating for this beer. Really good stuff. Thanks for watching. Please comment, please subscribe, and cheers.